Welcome to the last JMC Network Newscast of the semester. I'm Laura Benson.
And I'm James Clark. Student Association found a new way to give back to the student body by creating a week entitled Take a Load Off. On Monday, SA held doors for people entering chapel. Tuesday, they passed out goodie bags in the library. And on Friday, SA will be providing a free lunch for students on the lawn outside the campus center. Take a Load Off was a way of SA easing the tension before finals.
Well, this Friday, take a break from all the studying and go to Raid the Rec in the Wellness Center. Sean Branshaw, president of the senior class, gives us details about this upcoming event. Check it out.
The point of Raid the Rec is a chance for all seniors to kind of have one last big hurrah in Abilene with all their favorite Abilene events before they leave. And so the goal was I wanted all the favorite foods around, so we're getting Sharky Spicy Ranch, we're getting McAllister Sweet Tea, Nikki's Frozen Yogurt, and then the Bean is going to be providing the burgers and hot dogs and stuff. And so we're just going to have a big grill out. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have a bunch of events for people to do, some pickup games of basketball. And it's just one last chance to say goodbye to people, say goodbye to Abilene, say goodbye to ACU in a really fun and festive manner.
SA hosted a candlelight devo for a senior send-off on Tuesday. The send-off was a way of capstoning the memories seniors made over their journey at ACU. This is the first year for the Devo. SA voted on it mid-March, and $1,300 were allocated to supply all the materials needed to make it happen.
Well, 48-Hour Film Fest, a film competition where competitors must put together a short film and edit it within a 48-hour time span, took place this past Friday and Saturday. Check out the results.
Well, the tennis team won the Southland Conference. For this sports stories and more, how about we check in with Shara Nemorowski at the sports desk. Shara?
Thanks, James. ACU softball started its series against Houston Baptist with a season-high 18 runs, leaving the Huskies with an 18-8 loss, but fell 8-6 in the second half of the doubleheader on Saturday. ACU pulled ahead early on Sunday with 2 runs, but Houston Baptist responded with 4 runs in the second, and ACU couldn't recover, leaving with a 7-4 loss. Softball is now 19-27 overall and 8-9 in the Southland Conference. Softball will close its season with the series against Incarnate Word this weekend at Polywells Field in Abilene. ACU Tennis closed its first season last weekend, with the men's team taking first at the National Invitational Tennis Tournament. Freshman Nico Agritelli talks about finishing his first season on a high note.
As I look forward, I thought I had a really good season this year, so I think I set the bar really high for myself, which I'm always down for a challenge, so I'm really excited about that. So I think in the next years, if I have the same attitude and the same mentality as I did this year, I think I could only improve and only go up from where I am right now.
Women's tennis also had a successful season, finishing 18-6 overall, but fell to Grand Canyon University in the National Invitational Tennis Tournament this past weekend. Senior Micah Hermsdorf reflects on finishing her career at ACU.
That you give on the court is how people will see you on and off the court. So I really hope that my teammates have looked up to me in that kind of way and have seen a good example from me and that they learned from me.
ACU baseball followed softball's suit, winning its first game 4-2 against Houston Baptist, but dropping the next two 0-3 and 3-6 while on the road. Baseball took a breath to play Texas Permian Basin in a non-conference game on Tuesday at Crutcher Scott Field, gaining a 4-3 victory. Head coach Britt Bonneau talks about finishing out the season.
You know, a lot of people can just go negative if you look at the schedule, or if you look at if you look at our record. Our schedule's fun. We get to go to a lot of fun places. Giving up 3 touchdowns at those places in one game is not fun, especially when you're a baseball coach. In a football game, maybe, but not in a baseball game. And so that's what we're working on. We know that sometimes we're overmatched. But you get better when you're overmatched. You know you got to pick your game up. And so we've just got to continue to do those things and continue to work hard and know that there are going to be difficult times. But if you embrace those and know what the atmosphere is going to be like, a lot of positive things can come out of that in the future.
Baseball plays at home for the last time this season against Texas A&M Corpus Christi this weekend, and will then be on the road and close out its season in a series against Arizona. For JMC Network Sports, I'm Shara Nemorowski.
Thanks, Shara. The Red Thread movement held a fashion show downtown at the Windsor Hotel last Saturday to raise awareness and funds to help end the sex trafficking in Nepal. The theme of this year's show was Power Through the Red with the hashtag #EndIt. To support the cause, participants wore a giant red X on the back of their hands to help raise awareness. The show consisted of around 30 ACU students who modeled clothes donated by Betty and June and Yaya Girls, all while wearing their red thread bracelets to remind the audience of the cause they are raising awareness for.
Well, that's all for this week's edition of the JMC Network Newscast. I'm James Clark.
And I'm Laura Benson. For more stories and breaking news, go to acuoptimist.com.